Hey guys, I'm back. Just wanted to do a quick video to give a little update on what I'm doing here inside the van. So as you can see, I have my pad laid down, but most importantly here, there was a couple of pieces of wood that were rotten on the edges here, and I have went through and replaced them. I've siliconed them down nice here. You can see my tack strip is there. Same thing on this side. It was all rotten, so I had to go ahead and cut some new pieces of wood to fix that up, and then this side I did a little bit differently. We'll see which side works better. I don't think there's going to be a better or worse side, honestly. They're both sealed up pretty good. So got my pad laid down here. I also went ahead and before this water tank did not really fit in here. Not sure if it's because this battery tray is something that was added after the fact or not, but I went ahead and trimmed the edge here all the way along just so I could get the water tank to actually sit down. So now it actually sits down in the spot where it's supposed to be, and it's a lot more correct. Just getting the pad finished up down here, and I'm going to be putting the carpet down here and kind of getting an idea of how it's going to lay down. So just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's going on. Oh, I did get the refrigerator cabinet out of this thing. That was a pretty big pain, but it came out all in one piece, and I actually have it upstairs, and the new one is already done. So I will show you guys that soon here, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, coming back to you with another YouTube video. Just showing the progress that I have come along a little bit more with the van here. Don't really remember what I had done when I left off. I know I had showed you guys the two rotten spots in the floor up front. I now have carpet down, at least in place where it's going to be, and it's kind of cut here. It will extend all the way back to this ledge here. And then people will take their shoes off here if they're going to walk on, if they have dirty shoes. I've got the wall panels up, at least two there. I've gotten the kitchen out, wall, and the third wall panel on this side built. That's just kind of a cover panel that goes there, which is real easy to make, so that won't be a big deal. I was more concerned about trying to get this big panel made, and I got that part done, so rock on. We're moving right along here. Got this panel out. This panel is actually finished. I just need to bring it down here and put it in. These upper panels here, this panel, and then there was two other leather panels that ran the length of the door downward. They had to come out to allow me to pull this side panel and this side panel, which I've not gotten a chance to pull out yet, but have pulled the bathroom out. So this is where we're at right now. There is all the electrical stuff. I just need to get this wall paneling off of here, and then we will be doing something. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here yet for paneling. Obviously it won't be the wood. I was thinking maybe some backsplash or something. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but that's where we're at for right now. That, just to let you folks know, was a pain to get apart. I had to Sawzall the toilet flange off. I watched a video of a guy who just with a hammer and a punch was able to hit it a couple times and knock it free. The thing supposedly unscrews. I did not have such luck. It was not easy at all to remove that, and yeah, so there you have it. The Sawzall took care of it. I did get a chance to get underneath this panel here. I'll show you what's under there. Basically nothing is down there. There is the 30 amp cord that plugs into shore power, some plumbing stuff, and in the back there really is nothing. But I did just want to get this board up. There was 3 major rat's nests in there that I'm glad I pulled the board up so I could get them out of there. And yeah, so it was nice to do that. I will plug up the holes to not allow my friends to come back and make use of my new suite here. So We got the plumbing stacked there. Nothing crazy, but everything is apart. So one thing I did want to show is I will be going from these old glass fuse style fuses. I bought this new 12 port little bus fuse panel here, so we're going to do everything automotive fuses. That's in the 12 volt system here, and that should clean up things nicely instead of having to shop for those glass fuses and try to keep track of something like that, which is dangerous, especially when you have kids around. So there you have it, YouTubers. That's where I'm at. We also got the furnace all fitted in there, air gap all the way around it on the carpet, and I noticed that when I took it out, that the inlet side, there's two tubes back there between it and the wall. The inlet side, which is the bottom tube, did not actually reach into the wall outlet on the outside. It was just sucking air from inside the wall. So I made a piece to seal that tube, the two tubes, tight to each other. So that's one other benefit that I have gotten out of this. One thing I did find when I was tearing this apart here, back in this corner, you can see it there. There's light right there. This part of the floor is completely rotted out. This was just me poking around with the screwdriver, went straight through. So I'll do something like I probably did up front there, where I trace back the wood to where it's still good and not rotten, and cut a piece out and splice a piece in. So stay tuned, folks. I got some floor stuff coming up here, rebuilding the kitchen. This whole side is going to go in first before I do anything else. The bathroom was kind of a pain, so I'll try to save that piece for as close to last as I can. We'll see you next time. Thanks.